So now we have to evacuate the airport again. We are going to light off these firework box. Here we go.
We're on our way to the hospital.
Paisley and I are checking into our flight to Idaho Falls. What just happened?
An emergency.
And they're making us what?
All evacuated.
We're evacuating the building. See, everybody's coming out. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, so 10 minutes later it ended up being just a false alarm. We don't know what it was. We just got our tickets and got in our line, and now we're in security, and they shut down all the security in the terminal. So now we have to evacuate the airport again. Right, Paisley?
Everybody needs to head out. Head out at E16. Everybody needs to head out at E16.
Everybody out, Paisley. Just to be safe. How many hours has it been? 2.5, 3 hours?
1 to 2.
We finally got through. Our flight's severely delayed. We don't know if we're gonna make our connection to Idaho Falls. We'll try, huh? She's been a good sport. Okay, we finally made it on our flight. We're not off the ground yet because there's gonna be a lot of planes trying to get off, so who knows if we'll get to Salt Lake tonight. Here we are up in Mesa Falls, just outside Ashton, Idaho. Look how pretty this is on the upper loop. Here we are at the top of the falls.
Really pretty.
And that's what I look like when you move out. That's gonna be my tears falling when you grow up and move out. We just arrived in
Virginia City,
which is kind of an old
like a
western
ghost
town.
town.
It's not quite ghost town because they fixed a bunch of the stores and the banks and things up, but
really
it's a
cool.
really cool place. It is a little chilly here, but man, it's so beautiful. Look at this. You can see all this around here. So beautiful. Okay, what are you girls doing? What are you doing, Paige?
Canning for gold.
Canning for gold. Have you found any?
I think I found one.
You think you did?
It's big and it doesn't move around as easily in the water. So we just got to Salt Lake and we're delayed like 3 hours.
We're having the worst luck on this trip, aren't we?
Yeah.
But it was a fun trip, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're missing all the family now?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it was a fun trip. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Yeah.
It is Thursday, which is technically not part of the weekend. However, we are starting our 4th of July by picking up Rylan from the airport.
I'm here.
Today begins all of the people coming in for the vacation for the 4th, which we're actually celebrating on the 1st, which Rylan says is counterintuitive.
I feel so wrong, but I understand.
Yeah, she woke up at like 5 a.m. for your flight,
Yeah.
which is why she's dragging. We've got Rylan over here prepping for filming tomorrow, right, Rylan? And checking out Olivia Rodrigo's new music video that just dropped. We got Rylan's stack of clothes she scored today. We've got my whole pile of returns for Amazon. We got a pile for the lake house. All the piles. All the piles. Dax, Pais, and I showed up first. We went to the house and started getting things ready. Rylan and Shaun arrived.
Yep.
And brought their load of stuff. We just went to the grocery store.
People are coming in shifts.
This morning, of course, we have to do our tradition of going to a parade. We've not ever been to the parade at the lake, so we found this little tiny community, and it is the tiniest little parade, but it's so cute. It's just a little community parade.
We're like half the parade.
We pretty much maybe are. It's really cute though. It's very sweet. I love these.
Oh, hey. Put it on.
I got 3 bracelets.
Nice.
Here's my kind of floor right here.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, so you got the haul, man.
Oh, I got the stash.
Nice. So good. good. He's been waiting so long. Oh, there's your 4th of July tree.
Eat a hot dog.
It's your hot dog.
Well, the parade was a hit. Asa did a watermelon eating contest and he won a watermelon.
That's what you always wanted.
We're on our way to the hospital, right?
Why?
The ER. Because unfortunately, I had a little accident with the boat. And I cracked my head open pretty bad. I've got a gash that's like about 1 inch wide. You know, we really cleaned it. I tried to assess it. Very hard to do on your own head. But we have a friend who's a doctor, so sent him some videos, and he thinks that I definitely need stitches or staples. So we are heading down to go visit him at the ER, which is technically my first ER visit for an accident like this. Like, I am not a very accident-prone kid,
Remember
so
the
that
last ER visit was because she was full of shit.
yeah, that was an appendix scare. Walking
Here we
into
go.
the emergency room with my gash in my head.
There you go. At least it's not bleeding anymore. Well, we're back from the hospital. We've got hammock watchers, dock watchers, patio watchers, fire pit builders, and all the people up on top of the dock. We have new neighbors that just moved in next door, so we invited them over tonight, and they are out playing instruments with us too. Apparently one of them is a band member, so it works perfectly.
Are you guys pretending to be Superman or something?
Yeah, we'll try to get through it all.
Do you feel powerful? Nah. We are going to light off these firework box. It's supposed to be 2 minutes solid, we'll find out. We wet down the cardboard and sprayed down this area right here, and they're just gonna shoot up in the air. Kids are taking the boat out over there on the water so they can be out of the way of the rocket shells. So we'll see how this goes. And as always, safety first. There we go. Here we are checking into Daxon's FSY. It's a church camp that our church congregation paid for him to go to. We're excited for another week of this. Fun activities, dances. Hey, they have a musical talent show too. What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Daxon's college room tour. Explain what you got.
A bed,
A bed,
drawers,
drawers,
and more drawers,
and more drawers,
and a door.
and then a door. What are you most excited about?
No, probably getting to meet everybody.
Getting to meet everybody. He's looking at the doors because he's already seen a couple people that he knows. Yeah, so this is college life, dude. This is what it would be like to live in a dorm. All right, give you a hug goodbye, buddy. You have fun, all right? Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Remember who you are and what you stand for. Every time. Hey, I love you, bud. Have fun.
Getting ready for tube wars. So we put 2 tubes on the back with people on them. What happens is they try to jump off of them and get each other off the tubes, and last people on win. Kamri and I are on pickup, so our job is to come behind them and pick up people. Here we go. Bailey's driving, it looks like. Whoa! Oh, one of them's down. Nope. Oh, Tyler! Tyler's down. Time to go. Logan was quite the adversary on the tube wars. He was killing it. I took on Peter, Brooklyn, and Dakota, and the winner was... Now they all want a rematch. I know Kamri over there would have been a formidable opponent, because about the only one more competitive in my family than me is probably Kamri. But she couldn't because of her head. Sun stuff, boating, tubing all day. Not for the faint of heart. I'm so tired. I just woke up from this little nap and found Ellie sharing my pillow. Now I'm being joined by Jack and Willow and Ash. another day before everybody heads home from the 4th of July weekend. But it's been good times from everybody. We are all thoroughly wiped out and have had such a good time with the hats. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.